if we think about the rise of software and technology, the culture of Silicon Valley and the mythology around it becomes something that everybody wants a part of. Cryptocurrency is another one that has a mythology. You see people getting rich. It has this feeling of being outsiders, but, you see AI is another one. You see it online, people experimenting. You can see what's going on. You can see everybody starting to talk about it. Doesn't mean you can just buy some share that's exposed to it and you'll be hilariously rich. Doesn't work that way. But you know something really big when you're trying to acquire knowledge. People watch you and I to try and glean knowledge, build their worldview. You'll hear that every single person is talking about this and trying to figure out what it means. The issue is AI will build businesses, right? So we're 6 months away of agentic AI, and agentic AI means it's like having Fiverr, a website of experts that you can ask any question and it will go away and do the task. And by using a number of Fiverr experts, you can build an online business. Well, the agentic AI will do that very, very soon.
BitcoinZella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to BitcoinZella today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, let's discuss these topics and more.
This is our hypothetical blockchain.
Yeah.
Now, explain to me the difference between the bank we just saw and this blockchain.
So this blockchain, this, let's say, is a Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
This slot on the blockchain is confirmed by every other part of the blockchain, which is all the computers that solve this mathematical problem. We don't need to worry about that. But what it is tens of thousands of people reporting on all of the activity. So if I transfer this ownership to you, it will know that you are the owner. You can either hold it yourself, like the gold coin, as a bearer asset, or you can ask somebody to custody it for you, but still your name.
So if I want to send you a Bitcoin, how are tens of thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of people confirming that transaction is legitimate without a middleman checking?
So they're essentially taking a snapshot of the blockchain and they all have to agree.
And they're not
it's called a consensus mechanism.
They're not actually at their computer saying, yes, I agree.
Well, the computers agree.
Okay, so the computers are checking.
Yeah, or the blockchain itself will say, well, that doesn't agree with all the others, and it gets rejected, and that whole block will get rejected until resolved. Like, there's a problem here. And that's called consensus. So what you're doing is a multi-party consensus that this is truth.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you've created is what a friend of mine calls the security truth machine. So at first, we all know for Bitcoin, I can own a Bitcoin. It's proven that I own the Bitcoin. I don't need anybody to tell me that I own the Bitcoin because it's publicly acknowledgeable and verifiable on the blockchain. It's immutable, which means can't be broken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But this is where it gets really interesting, is we've suddenly found that after the invention of the smart contract, so right now, let's say we're 2000 and...
There's a contract in here.
Yes.
It says, I've sent 1 Bitcoin to Raoul.
Okay. So this is the world pre-Ethereum.
Okay.
The world post-Ethereum would say, I'm going to send Raoul 1 Bitcoin if the sun shines 13 days in a row in London and something else happens. Whatever it is.
Debate over taxing Bitcoin gains has resurfaced, with recent proposals suggesting currency-like tax treatment. However, shifting to currency status could lead to higher taxes, not exemption. Following the U.S. presidential election, crypto advocates anticipate regulatory changes as President-elect Trump signals plans to replace SEC Chair Gary Gensler, sparking hopes for a more innovation-friendly approach. Ethereum is showing strong bullish signals, replicating patterns from past rallies. Analysts now project a potential run to $6,000 by Q1 2025, driven by technical setups and renewed institutional interest.
And it'll automatically settle verified on the chain.
Because there's 10,000 computers.
And there's code in that to make the settlement.
Okay.
So, all well and good. Nobody really knows what that means yet. What it means is that everything we do as humans is actually contracts. Me turning up here today, a contract. Literally everything we do is a contract. Every ticket you buy, every purchase you make, everything is a contract. It's how society functions.
Money's a contract, isn't it?
Money's a contract. Government's a contract. Religion's a contract. Everything is a contract. It's how we create a social construct and social order. Now, what we can start doing is using this very powerful chain and putting other stuff on it. The first random thing that came on it was actually art, because it's valuable, called NFTs, non-fungible tokens. They're single pieces of art that were stored there, and we can have ownership. But that's really experimentation. Really, your Taylor Swift concert tickets can be on-chain. Why would you do that? Because now this has solved another big thing that didn't exist. We talked about before, in a digital world, everything goes to zero in value. So, Raoul, what's the point of this? This is just like cloud storage, just goes to zero in cost. No, because what we've created is digital scarcity. You can only create a certain amount. We can make that one asset be that one asset. And so therefore, it can't be replicated at all. So now in this digital world where every day is more digital than the next, we've created scarcity. And scarcity is what gives value. It's what humans assign value to.
And that means that
scarcity of knowledge means that knowledge was valuable. Lawyers, because not that many people come out of law school. That then now with AI, not valuable.
So to make sure I and everyone listening understands what the blockchain is, it's this public, can think of it as this database in the sky, and the database in the sky is checked by everybody who has their computer on and is interacting with the database in the sky. So you no longer need a government or a bank checking the transactions and the contracts in the database in the sky, because now all of our computers that are on interacting with it are in the background checking that if I send you one Bitcoin, if I do something on this database in the sky, it is in accordance with the history of the database, and it is in line with that database.
Yeah. And to make it less complicated, it just makes it a source of truth.
Okay.
In a world where we don't even know who is who online, who owes each other what, any of these things, we now have a source of truth that everybody can agree on.
And everyone can see.
And everybody can see.
And you don't need to trust anybody.
UBS has unveiled a major breakthrough with UBS Digital Cash, a blockchain-based solution poised to revolutionize cross-border payments. The abduction of a crypto CEO exposes stark security risks for high-profile crypto holders as Bitcoin's soaring value increasingly attracts criminal attention. Putin dismissed claims that Russia would abandon the US dollar, downplayed Bryce's currency ambitions, and emphasized the dollar's global dominance. Bitcoin and crypto are at a pivotal moment, says a Binance executive, with record highs signaling growing adoption, stability, and expanding global financial influence. The SEC's war on crypto may be winding down as a commissioner signals support for reducing enforcement against crypto firms, stressing the need for clear guidelines. Bioprotocol investment by Binance Labs points the way toward using blockchain for the betterment of humanity. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov noted that the abuse of the US dollar as a political instrument has caused other nations to be concerned about potential roadblocks to using the currency in the future. As Donald Trump eyes a dramatic economic overhaul, his proposed tariff regime stands at odds with the core tenets of free market economics. Bitcoin miner Hive Digital reported modest growth in Bitcoin production for October, while advancing its mining capacity and infrastructure. Block Incorporated has outlined a strategic pivot to expand its presence in Bitcoin mining, signaling a commitment to the cryptocurrency sector and its infrastructure needs, according to its recent third-quarter shareholder letter. With Bitcoin floating comfortably above $76,000, the flagship cryptocurrency holds its ground as the ninth largest asset worldwide by market capitalization. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.